Hello and welcome back to another doujinshi review from White Album 2. Now I know what you're thinking, that doesn't look like a doujinshi. I know. I was very taken aback the first time I set eyes on this as well, but rest assured, this is a fan-made doujinshi. This is actually fan-made by a number of different fans. It is a collaboration manga of, I believe, 6 different artists. So, let me go ahead and show this off because this is extremely impressive. So, this is the White Album 2 comic anthology. And this was produced by D&I Media Comics. So you can see here, it is a PC game anthology, White Album 2, and it follows the story of Kazusa, Setsuna, and Haruki. Gorgeous full color here. It has that chibi, younger looking style to it. But what's interesting is all the different artists in this anthology have different styles. So today we're going to look at all of them. So right off the bat, we have another full color photo of Setsuna and Kazusa. You can kind of tell that the style, right from the get-go, it's 2 different artists, which makes this really cool. I have a big weakness for collaboration projects just because everyone's coming together to express their love for different media. We have a beautiful looking Koharu. We have a very tantalizing Chiaki here. It's fitting for her personality and her constant invitations to Haruki. And then the beautiful Kazusa. We gotta love it. So again, the comic anthology. We have a very cool Mari-san there as well. So many different artists. I guess you could call it author or artists because it was written and drawn by so many different people. So a lot more than 6. I stand corrected. This is a lot of different people. So the illustration, what they mean by illustration is just the cover and the full art photos in the beginning. The comic is written and drawn by the same people. So lots of chapters, lots of different people contributing to this, and it's drawn manga style. It's very, very cute. I love Io here. She's so adorable. Io and Takeya, their dynamic is just adorable throughout the whole series. So a lot of different side stories. All of these don't necessarily follow canon, but more like they're the in-betweens. They're what happened in between all the different scenes that we didn't necessarily see in the game. And it's adorable. Like, look at Setsuna trying to play the guitar. So cool. Highly, highly recommend this book. Because it has so many contributors and it was released by an official comic company, this one's not that hard to get your hands on. So definitely, if you're a collector, check into getting this because it's well worth it. There's so much art here. There's so much love and passion put into releasing something like this. Look at the style difference. You see, you can kind of tell when it switches over. They're very, very cute. And of course, every artist is going to have a different favorite character. So every aspect of this book, it's not like if you have one comic creator and you can tell like, oh, well, they really prefer Kazusa or they really prefer Koharu kind of thing. This anthology is like so many different artists, so the love for each chapter is so apparent. I love it. Maybe I'm getting sappy and sentimental over it, but for real, I really, really enjoy that. I don't like Tomo very much personally, but somebody does. We have Koharu in her little maid's outfit. So cute. It's the Goodies, but they decided to make it a maid family restaurant instead. Maid cafes in Japan are very, very fun. If you ever get the chance to go to one, I highly recommend trying it out. It is a very interesting experience. And they'll draw little things on your omu rice, the omelet with rice underneath. They'll either write cute words for you or draw a picture. It's very nice. Setsuna again in the traditional outfit. Gotta love it. Haruki ended up trying it out. And they all just laugh at him. So cute. And then he gets embarrassed. Love 1000%. I've never been to a male maid cafe or a male host club, but I think that would also be a fun experience. So this kind of goes on like this with lots of different chapters, lots of different stories from White Album. You can tell, yeah, especially here, the art difference is just drastic with this. But it has all the different characters interacting, which is so fun. I love it. I love that this was released. So we'll go ahead and move here. So in here we have the insert. So this is one of those things, it's like a proof of purchase, but also you can write your customer comments on the back and send that in as well. So that's kind of a cute thing. I like to keep those types of things in my manga. Keep it exactly as it was when I bought it. Including even just advertisements, because I think it's fun. Kazusa in her disguise. It's such a funny looking disguise. I don't know, maybe it's because we already know Kazusa as a character, but it just looks so odd. That's scary. Trying out different disguises for Kazusa. See, these are the kind of fun stories I love reading about. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the doujinshi that, focus on the love between two characters. But sometimes the side stories that are just completely safe for work, just fun, the characters interacting, I love them. They're a nice change of pace. So yeah, I do recommend. If you can get your hands on this, do it. It's well worth the money. If you wanted to order a manga like this from overseas, you could always use a website which will buy it for you and then ship it for a small fee from Japan. And Bai, like Bai, EE, are good options for this. They'll go to stores or order from online stores using a Japanese credit card and address. And then ship it overseas to you so you can have this beautiful comic in your collection. So I highly recommend it. Now this was released in 2012, so it's actually a bit older, although it looks like a newer product. Printed in Japan. And then just a lot of other manga which are being printed by the same company, upcoming, so you can keep your eyes out for them. But unfortunately, no more White Album coming from this company. And then that is the end. Now this book is an absolute bargain, going for 848 yen, plus tax, of course, and now tax is set at 10% in Japan. But look at all of the different artists that have contributed to this. Very, very cool. Now, that card that I showed you, if you mail that in, 30 people could win this present, this card of Kazusa and Setsuna. Obviously, I still have the card in my manga, so I didn't win, but it is very cool. Also, this happened in 2012. So, thanks so much for joining me on this doujinshi review today. I will be reviewing more White Album 2 doujinshi in the future, so I hope to see you there. And until then, take care.